It's Governor Bob McDonnell's last month in office, and only 10 on your side got the opportunity to talk with him about what lies ahead.
One big issue during his administration, tolls in Hampton roads. The governor told Andy Fox they could go down even more. Andy's live in Richmond.
Yeah, he, in this interview, which lasted about 30 minutes, he talked more candidly about a range of topics than I've ever heard before. We talked about Jonathan Montgomery. Will he give Jonathan Montgomery a pardon? We talked about Star Scientific scandal. Will he be indicted? We talked about whether he'll be president of Regent University. Had there been any discussions about that? We also talked about Creed Eads, his friend, and his political opponent, Creed Eads, and we also talked about tolls. I have known and covered Governor Bob McDonnell 20 years. I started our interview with an observation: how sad he looked at this news conference, announcing his budget proposal to put over $100 million into mental health budget initiatives. What was he sad about?
Well, it's a couple things. One, I'm just very sad about the situation with the Deeds family and the horrible loss that he has endured with losing his son. And that's, as a father of 5, I just can't imagine that.
Governor McDonnell is referring to State Senator Creed Eads, who was stabbed by his own son Gus before Gus took his own life. It has reopened the discussion on treating the mentally ill. I asked Governor McDonnell about the tolls on the Midtown and downtown tunnels. He says it is possible to take out the maintenance part of the ERC VDOT contract, which could save $600 to $800 million. But that contract can be reworked to take out the maintenance part of it.
Again, it has to be by agreement of both of the parties, but right now we have a signed contract that is binding, but if the parties chose, that is the contractor and the state chose to redo that, it's certainly possible.
He's saying it's possible. Look for that maintenance part of this contract to possibly be reworked to lower tolls more. Now, coming up tonight on Wavy News 10 at 5:30, will he give Jonathan Montgomery a full unconditional pardon? He'll have that answer. He's been more candid on that issue than I've ever heard before. And then coming up tonight on Wavy News 10 at 6, the Star Scientific scandal. And will he be indicted? Those stories coming up in Richmond. Andy Fox, 10 on your side.